Hi, I've been asked to go through this last question on the practice test, a worded question. Um, with some of these, especially with several parts, it's always a good thing to, or wise, to read it several times before you even start having a tackle. I did, this is my second attempt, and I must admit my first one was a bit all over the shop because I didn't read carefully. And during that, I recognized that there's come some key expressions or words used, and that's a valid. We have two sentences describing Anne and Chris, and what we're going to try and do is turn them into mathematical sentences using pronumerals. So here we they told us to set up Anne is equal to x. Wherever you see Anne, just put x. Wherever you see Chris, it's y. And here we have writing equations represent the relationship between their wages. So instead of writing and, we write x. Instead of writing Chris, we write y. So x is, oh, there's your equal sign. So x is 4 times y. And so you can see it really does simplify. We now have a look at the part B. Write an expression to represent Anne's age 5 years ago. And why do they ask that? Because the second sentence is talking about it. So here they're slowly going to get you to build the equation. So we have Anne's age 5 years. So if Anne's now AX, so what was she 5 years ago? Obviously X minus 5. And same could be said for Chris. 5 years ago, Chris was Y minus 5. Now, here's, I suppose, where they made a mistake. They should have really had their equation. So now we want to write an equation that represents the relationship between their ages 5 years. And that's where we go to the second one. So remember, we replace that with x minus 5. And replace that with y minus 5. Now let's read the question. X minus 5 is, or was, is the same as equal 7 times the x y minus 5. So that's x minus 5 is, or was, 7 times. Now we have to do all the entire expression. So that's why it's important to put in brackets. So that's our correct one. Now if you make a mistake, as long as you show your workings from here on, you'll only lose the 1 mark. So solve your set of simultaneous equations. So why do they say simultaneous? Because we have two equations. There's equation 1, there's equation 2. So we write them out again. So we have x equals 4y, that's equation 1, and we have x minus 5 equals 7 times y minus 5. And let's have a look. Change that. So that's equation 1, equation 2. Now we have two techniques. We could do substitution or elimination. And I reckon the best one is substitute. Wherever you see x, we'll substitute for y. So we're going to sub 1 into 2. And the reason why we substitute or eliminate is we want to get rid of one of the pronumerals. So we have x, well, we're not going to write x anymore, we're going to write 4y minus 5 equals 7 brackets y 5. And now we're back to exercise, the first exercise we did in the previous topic. So it's 4y minus 5 equals 7y minus 35. Collecting like terms, I would get rid of the 4y to the one that knows, that's minus 4y both sides. So minus 5 equals 3y minus 35 plus 35 plus 35. So we have 3y equals 30. Therefore, y equals 10. And now we should be able to look at that. And don't forget, the greatest thing about all of this is you can check your answer. So we now say Chris, who was equal to y, is equal to 10 years old. And Anne is equal to x is equal to, oh, remember, 4 times. and so she is 40 years old. Oh, no, come back, please. Uh, I hope you saw that because I don't know where I've gone. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Yep. Ooh, no, I've lost it. Hopefully you see that, and that helps you with your preparations for the test.